I'm sure we've all faced uncertain times when we either feel like giving up or we don't know which direction to take. So the following is a collection of quotes that I think will help guide you through these times and get you out on the other end.
You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You amplify everything you react to. Be present above all else. Don't sabotage the long term for temporary comfort and pleasure. Don't burn down the hut for heat. Tomorrow you'll be colder and without a hut. Growth and comfort do not coexist. Discomfort is a wise teacher. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. The more time you spend in your discomfort zone, the more your comfort zone will expand. You will never improve as a person if you never admit that you have flaws. There is strength in admitting that you may be the problem. There is strength in eliminating and working on your weaknesses. Looking at your faults and imperfection is the first step to becoming stronger and better. Don't be held back by your own ignorance. True Stoics don't care about the outcome. They just care to give their best shot, right here, right now. The fragile wants tranquility, the anti-fragile grows from disorder, and the robust doesn't care too much. This is the mark of perfection of character, to spend each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, laziness, or any pretending. Remember that your perception of the world is a reflection of your state of consciousness. Life isn't always about doing the things we like to do. It's about doing things we have to do. Ignorance is the cause of fear. Assume life will be really tough, and then ask if you can handle it. If the answer is yes, you've won. Amor fati, love your fate, which is in fact your life. Live your life like you're the hero in your movie. You are not the words that people speak, the thoughts that they conjure, or the evil they spread. You are you. You are your actions. You are not defined by what other people say about you. What others say is usually a reflection of themselves. Don't allow people to diminish your self-worth with their words. It is not your responsibility to meet their criteria or their standards. Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition that I feared?" First see clearly, next act correctly, finally endure and accept the world as it is. Man's character is his fate. Don't let your fears paralyze you into becoming a lesser version of yourself. Eliminate fear by confronting what you're afraid of. Here is a rule to remember in future, when anything tempts you to feel bitter. Not this is misfortune, but to bear this worthily is good fortune. Human beings want control and certainty. Accepting fate means the opposite. That's why it seems absurd to us. Everywhere at each moment you have the option to accept this event with humility, to treat this person as he should be treated, to approach this thought with care, so nothing irrational creeps in. I'm not asking you to be fearless, I'm asking you to be courageous. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's own attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. It is not daily increase but daily decrease. Hack away the unessential. The closer to the source, the less wastage there is. The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook. When you rise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Focus on the moment, not the monsters that may or may not be up ahead. Repeated failure will toughen your spirit and show you with absolute clarity how things must be done. When you transform your mind, everything you experience is transformed. Learn to fail with pride, and do so fast and cleanly. Maximize trial and error by mastering the error part. Withstand the setbacks and failures, the days of drudgery and the hard work that are always part of any creative action. If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after. Become your own worst critic. See your work as if through the eyes of others. Understand the critic doesn't disturb you, it disturbs your ego. You want to know the truth, your ego is scared of it. Fear is a natural reaction to moving closer to the truth. Life's three best teachers: heartbreak, empty pocket, failures. Show people, don't tell people. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. To complain is always non-acceptance of what is. He who does not desire or fear the uncertain day or capricious fate is equal to the gods above, and loftier than mortals. Human beings worry incessantly about their social status, making every device socially connected turned every device into an anxiety machine. The machine becomes symbolic of the set of all people that may be judging you. If hell is other people, then hell is in your pocket. The thicker the skin, the happier the man. If you cannot change something, it is best to accept it cheerfully, rather than adding to one's misfortune by grieving over it. Accustom yourself to criticism. Can you take criticism and use it constructively? You're never given more pain than you can handle. It will only hurt if you keep remembering it, but a true Stoic looks forward. All cruelty springs from weakness. The best answer to anger is silence. Not to display anger or other emotions, to be free of passion and yet full of love. We must be willing to roll the dice and lose. Prepare at the end of the day for none of it to work. The path of least resistance is a terrible teacher. All greatness comes from suffering. Pain is neither intolerable or everlasting, if you bear in mind that it has its limits, and if you add nothing to it in imagination. Change is never painful. Only your resistance to change is painful. Fear is the basis of all suffering. Both desire and anger are manifestations of fear. Fear itself is a creation of your mind. It does not exist independently. Since it is a fabrication, you don't have to fight it. Just understand it. Understanding is the key to freedom. The cause of an event is often unclear. You will feel less anxiety if you can learn to be comfortable with ambiguity. Live as if you died, but you were resuscitated and every minute was a gift. It is easy to blame them. It is hard to confront me. The easy path is the road to ruin. The hard path is the way of growth. Don't argue with people nor insist on showing them truth. Maybe it is you who needs to change your mind. Even if you're right, you only incur resentment by trying to correct others. Zoom out. In the grand scheme of things, is this really going to affect you? We can't even remember what we were doing 5 days ago, let alone 5 years. What matters is how you feel now. If it makes you upset, let it go. If it feels good, let it consume you. When you think you're done, you're only 40% of your body's capability. Never be angry at someone for telling you the truth, no matter how unpleasant. Pay attention to your enemies, for they are the first to discover your mistakes. Once the ego inflates, it will only come back to earth through some jarring failure. Even if you're hurting, never let your competition see the look of defeat or even vulnerability on your face. What is the point of dragging up sufferings that are over, of being miserable now because you were miserable then? Focus on the moment, not the monsters that may or may not be up ahead. Take a deep breath, get present in the moment, and ask yourself what is important this very second. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness to our awareness. You can change it, you can accept it, or you can leave it. What is not a good option is to sit around wishing you would change it, but not changing it, wishing you would leave it, but not leaving it, and not accepting it. The only thing you can control is the thought you are having right now. Make it calm, clear, and simple. Make it your superpower. He who angers you conquers you. If you lose self-control, everything will fall. Cultivate a fearless approach to life. Attack everything with boldness and energy. Self-discipline and self-control determine the quality of your life more than anything. He who reigns within himself and rules passions, desires, and fears is more than a king. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Be true to whoever or whatever you are, and wear it like a badge of honor. Fit in with one person, and one person only, yourself. When you're upset, you are likely to sacrifice the well-being of tomorrow to appease the hurt feelings of today. Not a good trade. Subject your emotions to a cooling off period before you allow them to guide major decisions. It takes courage to accept life fully, to say yes to our life, yes to our karma, yes to our mind, emotions, and whatever else unfolds. The world might call you a pessimist. Who cares? It's far better to seem like a downer than to be blindsided or caught off guard. If change is forced upon you, you must resist the temptation to overreact or feel sorry for yourself. There is no better way to grow as a person than to do something you hate every day. They who anger you have control over your emotions. Remember this before you react to someone who is provoking you. By submitting to their rules, you win. Anger is a weak display of strength. Anger clouds your judgment, leading to mistakes. If someone provokes you, let it pass. If it's still important to react, then wait till your anger has subsided, and you will make a better choice. Don't let them ruin your whole day.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you found some wisdom in these quotes. Write down your favourite quote. I'd love to see some of your answers. If you'd like to support what I'm doing, please consider becoming a YouTube member, subscribing, leaving a comment, sharing the video, heading over to my website, www.TheEverydayStoic.com, or head over to my Instagram, TheEverydayStoic, where you can join in on regular Q&As. I share quotes, memes, affirmations, and I'm trying to build a community around Stoicism, so I'd appreciate if you join in. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.